All right, so it is patch day in IL-2, and we have the new ME410 to play with. Yes. So we are going to give that a try. Um, let's do parked. I'm just picking. I'm not doing. I guess I could do one of these. We'll see. I just want to kind of take off, kind of fly around, see how it is, see what the options are. Uh, been looking forward to this one. It's funny. I actually haven't really done hardly anything with the Mosquito since my first couple attempts. I can't get my head around how to taxi the British aircraft. I mean, if you watch my Tempest campaign, basically every takeoff, about every other takeoff I'd spin out, and almost every landing I'd spin out, just can't get my head around their differential braking. You're supposed to apply the brake and then you use the rudder to actually activate the brake on that side. I mean, it sounds simple, sounds like it's basically the same thing you would normally do, but it just, I cannot taxi. Once I get them in the air, they're fine, but I have actually yet to get the Mosquito off the ground, but I've only tried a couple of times. The Arado, the jet bomber's fun. Again, I haven't really done much with it, just kind of played around with it. So let's see what our options here are on the 410. All right, so here's the 410. It's got these funky. I'm really curious about the rear turret. It's got these like remote guns down here. The cockpit from the outside doesn't look all that crazy. It's kind of like the Arado in a way. The Arado definitely has that TIE Fighter, Millennium Falcon kind of feel. So I'm curious to see what the inside of this is. It's got a bunch of cannons. It has a bomb bay up here. I don't know if they put it in, but there are some bombs that were big enough they couldn't close the doors. I think it's got your, you know, probably the same engines that most of the German aircraft have. The DB600 series. We'll check the stat screen here shortly. So the default is just sitting here, no modifications, MG17, and then your 20 millimeter cannons. All right, so let's see what options we have. We have a bunch. You can have two MG131s. Okay. You can have WB151. Okay, gun pods, 20 millimeter gun pods. Here we go. You can have the gun pod, two 20 millimeter cannons, 13 millimeter machine guns, and the DB603 AA engine. Also installs the Revit gun sight. Okay. Four 151s, two 131s. These are all on the nose here, it looks like. Mark 103s in the bomb bay with 110 rounds. The 50 millimeter. Let's look at this thing first. So look at this. It's a big old 50 millimeter anti-tank cannon. I like how it's right on the center line too. It's not offset. That's cool. You get 22 rounds with that. Let's just step through each one of these. So let's take that off. Let's 131s. Okay. Nothing really crazy there externally. Again, externally, no real difference here. You can see the gun sticking out there. That's different too. You got the four cannons in the bomb bay, so I'm assuming you can't carry bombs with that load. There's your 131 sitting there as well. Looks like, do they all have the sight cannons? Of course, the 50 we just saw. Yeah, I guess it's always got those. DB603 AA engine, additional armor plating. Can be fitted only with additional cannons. Interesting. Well, let's see. What about, yeah, look at this. Here it is. The 1,000-pound bomb. I guess that does fit inside the bomb bay. I want to take up that 50. And how about, what combos can we have? So these are all in the bay, I believe. Yeah, so these are all in the bay. Can I have this and this? Can I have this? There. So you can have the 131s and the 50 together. And let's take the big engine. Oh, did it lock that? Yeah, so it's let me take that. Look at this. 21 centimeter, different ammo loadout. We'll just go with the default. Okay. Nutty. All right. Let's see what sort of skins we have. Let's lower that fuel down. Let's look at the skins. So there's a fighter, kind of like your ME109 look. Curve pattern, kind of looks like it's just got a little bit more squigglies on it. Night fighter, a darker scheme. Dark underside, it looks like, yeah, it's got the dark underside for night fighting. Makes sense. Kind of a green, a little bit of a nose art up here for KG51. ZG26, which is the Zerg destroyers, so a lot of 110s would have been in this group, and some of the other ground attack. That's kind of a cool looking scheme there. I like that. ZG26. Squigglies. I don't know if there's an official term for that, but I'm going to call them squigglies. It's got the red band for Defense of the Reich. Also a red and a yellow. Probably very late war there. Kind of a worn looking night fighter look. That's pretty nice. Okay, so that's it. Let's go with the night fighter one. I like that. In fact, I'm going to go with this bottom one. And you can put the codes on, which is cool. So right now it's like FE. And you can change your colors and letters and numbers. Photo, yeah, just the standard photo. And yeah, this is another thing on this patch is now we can have individual control profiles for every single aircraft, possibly the tanks and stuff too, but definitely for the aircraft. So it looks like it's using my normal setup, which in my opinion right now is fine, but it will be nice on some of the bigger aircraft, the bombers and stuff that do handle differently. You can play with your curves and stuff separately. It'll also be nice because I've got a full HOTAS and I even bought a separate throttle quadrant, and I still kind of am a little tight for buttons to have everything mapped. So it'll be kind of nice to be able to split that out and have a bomber mapping with bomb bay doors and dive brakes, and then have my fighter mapping with different things. And like, you know, the British and American aircraft have more engine management than the Messerschmitts do. So let's look at the specs just real quick. This is getting a little long for me just rambling. Dive speed 750, true airspeed 500, 550, almost 600, service ceiling 10,000 meters. I basically wanted to see where our takeoffs and stuff were. Takeoff speed 180 to 200, come in at 210 to 240, land at 160 to 190. All right, good enough. Let's do it. All right. So, track IR. I need to get my VR going again. Yes. Clock's over here. Hey, all the engine gauges are inside on this one, it looks like. Where are the engine gauges? There they are. They're down there. So your prop pitch on top there, that looks like a clock. You got your oil and fuel pressure down below. You got your temperatures. Green maybe is air, and the one on the bottom in brown is maybe your cylinder head. We've got your gyro compass. Not sure what that guy is. Is that our directional beacon? Our gyro compass there. Our VSI. Look at the cannon. Cannon sitting there in the window. Our VSI, our altimeter. There's our directional beacon. Turn and bank. Artificial horizon. Speed. Our ATA cage is on its side. That's interesting. There's our cannon indicators. Is that a tail wheel lock? I think we got a tail wheel lock maybe. Let's look around the back. Oh wow. So yeah, you can't really see your gunner sitting back there. How do we switch guns? Oops. While it's getting started there, we'll take a look externally. I've got my mouse really slow from the tanks. I like that paint scheme. That's a good looking paint scheme. A look at that. That's a must be the sight there. It literally looks like a telescopic sight. That's cool. I want to know how to get in the rear cockpit. First off, we need to close our canopy. Okay. Let's pause for a second. Let's look at the settings because I want to get in that rear gun position real quick. Down. Weapons controls, probably where it's at. Switch the right shift to 0, right shift 1. There we go. So now we're sitting in the rear. That's interesting. We got a bunch of gauges here too. It doesn't like my track IR back here. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. See how there's no guns though? It's because you're just moving this contraption and it's moving the guns down below. There's a flare pistol too for the gunner. Alright, let's switch. There we go. Alright. I think this is the same airbase I took off from with the Arado there a month ago. Yeah, he's flipping lots of switches. Okay. Let him get all done. Alright, we should be... Alright, we'll let her roll forward just a little bit. Alright. I'm going to bring in a little bit of flaps. Where's my flap indicator? Alright, well, it's got a takeoff flap position. It's kind of weird to get to that gun sight. Alright. So here we go. Oh wait, do I need to be opening... doesn't seem... Oops. Pitch trimmer. Not seeing any radiators, so I guess we'll just go for it. See if I blow up the engines. There's 100. 150. It said 180 to 200. There's 200. We're off the ground. Bring up the gear. Gear rotates, that's pretty cool. Bring up the flaps. Oops. Engines. Engines. Well, that was weird. Why did the engine throttle just drop to 0? That was very odd. That was very odd. Huh. Maybe that's our tail wheel lock, that red knob. That was very odd. I wonder what I did wrong there. Let's, since we're having to start over anyways, we'll take this up. Let's do a sure. We'll start on the runway. So the engine's already running. Venlo. Been at Venlo a lot. Well, before the engines spontaneously spooled down to 0, it was handling really nice. If you do happen to be watching, I don't have chat or anything up, so I don't see any chat. Thank you for watching if you are watching. So this one has given us two 250s, which must be internal. I want to shoot the 50. So we're going to take, well, I could have both of these, yeah. All right. And then I want to go back to, I like this darker worn scheme. We'll drop that down a bit. All right, and we will start again.
Adler, Starterlaubnis erteilt. Adler 1, wir starten.
Unless they're unmapped, I don't have any radiator controls. Maybe I just pushed the engine too hard and blew it up. I don't know. All right. That big old cannon. I'm kind of curious if maybe the new profiles, maybe some things got like double mapped, because I was putting up my flaps when the engines went to 0. So maybe trying to get out of combat mode. There we go. I like having that window though, you can see out pretty good. It's got a little side window here. I just noticed that little black lever. It looks like it props open that window for ventilation. Where am I supposed to go? Way over there. Well, we probably won't go that far, but maybe we'll find something on the way that we can test out this cannon on. I should probably see if my bomb bay works. Oh, I can't open the bomb bay. I can't open the bomb bay because I have a 50mm cannon in it. All right, I'm following this river. Yeah, the river's fine because we're going all the way down here, but we'll have the front line. We'll see how that goes. What's closer? Nothing's closer. We will time accelerate because I definitely want to get down there and kind of see how it does in some combat. It is pretty nice, so let's it's a pretty cool looking plane. It'll definitely be interesting. Yeah, see, my radiators are full open, so I should be able to close those a little bit. So yeah, I wonder if it's just either it's fully automated or maybe the new profiles kind of messed with things. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I can't get up to the gauge because when I reset my view, it puts me down here. So that's going to be kind of challenging. Got a split in the river coming up. Yeah, we're about halfway there. We'll just fly up here to the city, and then we'll kind of angle just to the west a bit. We're doing 400, so that's not bad. 400 at 60%. Engine settings, we're good there. What's our ATA? 1.2. So weird with it being on the side. All right, let's slow back down. That smoke on there should be our target city. So we will just head right for it. Did I have bombs on this? No, I don't have bombs because I have the cannon. Okay. We will tell our gunner to fire at will. So if somebody does sneak up on us, he can shoot at us. Was I attacking a base? I'm not sure what I'm attacking. Looks like we got maybe some ground fire down here. Artillery going across the river. Yeah, we're supposed to attack this air base. So we'll head that way. I'm pretty excited about having the 410 because we've got some aircraft up ahead of us. Because I'm not that good of a fighter pilot, apparently, so it'll be nice to have a little bit more fun. I like the 110. I fly the 110 G2 a lot, but it'll be nice to have a different choice, something that might be able to fight a little bit, can carry a wider range of assortment of ordnance. Oh, here comes this guy. No, I don't hear our gunner shooting yet. Ah, here's the airbase. We're going to do a pass on the airbase. We'll see if maybe we can get something with the big gun here. Well, the big gun doesn't seem to want to fire. Huh. Oh, that's because I hit the wrong button. We'll do another pass. And see what we can get with the... he's shooting a little bit there. And this big old scope is like, all right, in your way. There we go. It recoils and everything. That's pretty cool. I just sent a 50mm shell. Who knows where? Yeah, with that scope in the way, it does make it kind of hard to aim. I'll have to figure out what's going on with the head position there. It maneuvers good. Might even back off here to 1.3 so I don't work the engine too hard. Engines. Haha. Yeah, because you can't see that. There it is. It straightened up for a second. There we go. Trying to let the gunner have a shot. Oops. They got us. Ooh, they got us bad. Oh, that was weird. Snap roll. One engine out. Oh, it does not like having an engine out. Oh, those are trees. Here we go. Oop. Oh! Well, there you go. That was awesome. All right. So, there you go. The ME410 with the 50mm, once I remembered how to fire it. The sight's weird. Like I said, I'll look into figuring out what's up, if that's something with my track IR or key mapping. If something went on with the profiles there. Did I actually get anything? I don't think so. I put some rounds in that building with the 50. Ah, whoa, where's it going? So there were some 109 or 109 K4s flying around with me, but yeah, I didn't get anything. So, all right, let's exit here, and you can look at it sitting in the hangar again. So, anyways, yeah, that's patch day. Today is what is today? Today is the August 2nd. And we got the ME410, and we got the controller profiles. So yeah, here they are down here. So create custom profile, rename, reset, delete, pitch assignments, profile assignments. Oh, nice. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, look at this. So you can set them all up. So you could have a fighter, a bomber, super twitch, whatever, and assign them individually to the aircraft. That is very cool. And it looks like they've got them for the vehicles as well, which is nice because I haven't set up the tanks too much yet. I've started playing with them more. So it'll be nice once I get one polished, I can quickly assign it to the others with their tweaks. Very cool. All right. So ME410 and custom individual aircraft control profiles along with the axes, which are very, very cool. Anyways, check it out. That's with Battle of Normandy, which this is the last airplane for it. We've gotten all the airplanes. And the way the update notes read today is that the map should be along pretty much in the next couple of weeks. The way they were saying, they're basically tweaking stuff at this stage. So hopefully within a month, just because I know how things go, it's August. Hopefully maybe by Labor Day in September we'll have it. That'd be nice. Kind of looking forward to some new maps, new areas to explore, especially with some of the new aircraft. The 410 with the Spitfire 14, the P-51B, and of course the Arado 234 and the Mosquito. So we got quite a lot of planes, a lot of ground pounders as well. So it'll be interesting to see what pilot careers are available in Normandy. I'm definitely looking forward to doing a 410 career. Uh, so, anyways, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. This is going to get dumped over to YouTube, and I'll catch you next time.